Hey neighbor, this is your favorite neighbor Jay Murray. Before we start today's episode, just want to let you know that we just launched our weekly newsletter, Happy Hood the Newsletter. This is a great opportunity for you to receive more meaningful content to help you grow your faith, well-being, and leadership skills. So go to happyhood.com to subscribe. That is happyhood.com, HAPIHOOD.com. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at happy_hood for more purpose-driven content. Now, let's start today's episode.
I lay down to dream. I dream to awake. Thankful for what's on my plate. Now remember to breathe. Cause gratitude is free. Inhale humility. Exhale entitlement. Cause gratitude is free. Inhale humility. Exhale entitlement. Cause gratitude is free.
Hello. This is Jakara Rivera, and today's topic is the attitude of gratitude. I think of gratitude in the simplest form of thankfulness, of just being thankful. And one of my favorite poems when it comes to this topic is I Am Thankful For by Nancy Carmody. It reads, I am thankful for the mess to clean up after a party because it means that I have been surrounded by friends. The taxes that I pay because it means that I'm employed. The clothes that fit a little too snug because it means I have enough to eat. My shadow who watches me work because it means I am out in the sunshine. I am thankful for the spot I find at the far end of the parking lot because it means that I am capable of walking. All the complaining I hear about our government because it means we have freedom of speech. I'm thankful for the lady behind me in church who sings off key because that means that I can hear. I'm thankful for the lawn that needs mowing, windows that need cleaning, and gutters that need fixing because it means I have a home. My huge heating bill because it means that I am warm. I am thankful for weariness and aching of muscles at the end of the day because it means that I have been productive. I'm thankful for the alarm that goes off in the early morning hours because it means that I am alive. I am thankful for all these things. And as you can tell by the poem, it's not just the good things, the positive things, the great things that happen in life. It's all things. Having an attitude of gratitude for me means finding the wins in all that we go through. If you've heard, you may have heard the phrase that goes, we either win or lose. I don't agree. I believe we either win or learn. Because when you have a mistake, a failure, something that goes wrong or sideways in life, and you can learn from it, that really becomes a win because you can start again more intelligently. With that in mind, I really had to, when I look and reflect over my life or my day or my week, I realized that there's a lot that I have definitely learned from. But it's more than just looking in the past. It's about right now, present tense, and looking in the future. When we can shift our thinking from the I have to I get to, it changes how we feel. It shifts our momentum. So if I feel like at the start of the day, oh man, I have to do these dishes, or I have to take my kids to school, or I have to cook dinner tonight. Oh. But I shifted to, I get to wash dishes because of the party I just had. I'm surrounded by friends, like our poem. Or I get to pick my kids up from school because I get to hear about their wonderful day of learning. Or I get to cook a nutritious meal for my family so that they are healthy and we have time together. When we shift that from the idea of I have to I get to, we're really shifting our momentum and our thoughts from obligation to opportunity. The opportunity to learn, the opportunity to grow, the opportunity to connect. So being grateful, being thankful shifts us into an opportunity mindset, which is super important when we want to live life and enjoy life the way it is. One of the ways I do that, I talked about reflecting, is journaling. I find that journaling daily, I've done it several different ways. You can either, at the beginning of the day, write 3 things that you're grateful for before the day even starts to set your mood. Or you can journal at the end of the day, write 3 wins that have happened. I prefer this way because after the day is gone and maybe things didn't go my way, I can find the win in all situations so that I can tell myself the story, right? That all things happen for my good. And by journaling at the end of the day, I remind myself that it's all well. And my journal's right in front of me. And I really do like to look back and see, what was I thankful for? What happened, especially when I'm feeling a little down, because you will. Having an attitude of gratitude is super important, but life happens, feelings come and go. So I look over my journal, I see that, wow, I was grateful for my son and the way that he showed up in his game. I was grateful for my daughter and the way that she helped me when I wasn't feeling well. I even see an area where I use gratefulness and not just writing the what, but the why. When you write the why, it even adds a little bit more to your memories. And in this one, I say, I'm thankful for my husband because he lets me speak my mind. How'd I say it? He lets me speak my mind and loves me anyway. It's important to remember and be grateful for all things that are happening in our lives. And the reason why it continues to be important is I believe that where our focus goes, our energy flows. So whatever you focus on, you get more of. So if you find everything to blame and complain about, you get more of those very things. Remember, we get stuck in the I have tos. You get more of the obligation and the feelings of that. Versus, I'm going to focus on what I learned today. I'm going to focus on what I won today. And those are the things you get more of. So where your focus goes, your energy flows. This also helps us keep an accountability for our own lives because events happen, life happens, things go sideways, things we don't imagine could happen. But when we look back and figure out what we can learn and what we're grateful for, we take responsibility for our responses, our behaviors. We are responsible for those things. That attitude, we have to choose that each and every day, reminding ourselves that yes, life happened, but I can be grateful for, yes, this moment too. That results in the outcomes that we receive. So if you're not getting the outcome that you want in life, check your behavior, check your attitude, check your responses to the things that happen to you. I find it super important to keep in mind the different prayers that we pray. I know growing up, I remember all the prayers were, oh God, please, this is what I need and I want, and pretty please, and I want, and I want, and I want. And I've realized prayer is so much more than that. And the simplest prayer that we can pray is a prayer of thankfulness. And just being in that moment and staying in that spirit of gratefulness and thankfulness, again, we get more of that because we're focusing more on that. We see more of that. So my prayer at the end of the day for myself and for you is thank you. That's it. A simple prayer of thanks. 2 words, and we're done. Thank you.